Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dira Satwika from Universitas Kristen Duta Wacana, or Duta Wacana Kristen University in English. And we are from Yogyakarta. Here we would like to present you our research together with my students. So I would like to introduce you my student. So please, Maria, you could introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Maria Setio Cahyani and I'm a student from Duta Wacana Christian University.
Okay, thank you, Maria. So, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to start our presentation with this title, Genetic Diversity of Lithocarpus species population at Taman Nasional Gunung Merapi based on rapid analysis. This research was conducted together with my student that you already recognize, Maria Setio Cahyani, and we are collaborating with people from Balai Besar Penelitian dan Pengembangan Bioteknologi dan Pemeliharaan Tanaman Hutan, or you can call a Center for Biotechnological Research on Plant Biotechnology, which who are Purnamila Sulistiawati and then Mr. Widyat Moko, and also with my colleague Swendra Pakpahan from Duta Wacana University. Okay, so as an introduction for you, I would like to show you where the research was conducted. So here you can see Merapi Mountain, or we call it Gunung Merapi. As maybe most of you already recognize that this is one of the most active volcano in the world. This is Mount Merapi or Gunung Merapi, and here in the greener area we have Taman Nasional Gunung Merapi or Merapi Mountain National Park, and here somewhere here is the location of Center of Forest Biotechnology Research. Yeah. And yeah, this Taman Nasional or National Park inhabits species which are important for the economic or social values, as well as for ecological perspectives. So many species from plant and animals are they live in this Taman Nasional or National Park. And here in this picture, you can see that this mountain are separated into region A, B, C, D, and E. And here you can read the name of each area. Plawangan and Tugu from region A, Srimanganti from region B, and then region C was divided into Gedong Ijo and Sapu Angin. Region D was Gunung Bibi, and region E as Kemer. Okay, so there are 7 regions, and from this 7 regions, we would like to study the genetic diversity of an important plant, one of the important plant which live in that national park, Lithocarpus species. Okay, to make a short introduction for you all. So this is the picture of this plant, considered as egg family. It belongs to family Fagaceae, and Lithocarpus was known distributed widely in Southeast and East Asia. And in Indonesia, we have, according to the 2016 research, we have like around 60 species of Lithocarpus, ranging from those who live in Sumatra and then Borneo, Java, and Papua. So many ecological function of this plant, as it houses for birds and then insect, etc. And also it has an economic value from the wood itself and etc. And so far, people reported that there are 2 species in this national park, in the Taman Nasional Gunung Merapi, known as Lithocarpus sundaicus and Lithocarpus indutus. There are 2 species of this genus. And according to by IUCN, Lithocarpus indutus considered as vulnerable, where Lithocarpus sundaicus is not has been evaluated yet. Okay, based on this short background, our research has the objective to study the genetic diversity of Lithocarpus species at this Taman Nasional Gunung Merapi or Merapi Mountain National Park based on rapid analysis. So we have this approach for our research. A certain amount of leaf samples we collected from seven population, which I already shown you before, from each population, and then we did the DNA extraction and continued with DNA quantification. A certain amount with the same number, same concentration of DNA was quantified, and then we did the primer selection for rapid primers. A series of rapid primers were used, up to 82 primers we selected, and then we did the genotyping with primers or primer which shows the highest polymorphism, and then we did scoring and data analysis by means of GeneAlex and PopGene software. Okay, so to make it short, that from this research, in this table we show that these are the results from selected primers. There are 9 primers that shows a good value based on this certain value. It has GC values more than 55 and shows polymorphic bands. So you can see here the GC value of all primers ranging from 60 to 70%, and then it shows polymorphism from 6 up to 15, with the length of the band ranging from around 400 up to 1200, or some are even higher, 1300, you can see here. Okay, so altogether we have 89 polymorphism resulting from these 9 primer pairs. Okay, this is just an example of visualization result of rapid using OPK primers showing polymorphism. And sorry, we could not show you all of the analysis. So, and you can see here, for example, the blue rectangle shows the absence of DNA band in certain DNA samples. Okay, then we would like to give you this. We would like to show you these tables for the genetic diversity values of Lithocarpus sp based on data that we collected. So here you can see they shows the heterozygosity less than 0.4. So as you can see here, so the smaller is 0.159, and the highest I think 0.272, and considering this as low heterozygosity based on this reference. And also here we would like to mention that it shows the effective allele which are actually much smaller compared to observed allele, and it shows the low level percentage of polymorphism, and we could also implies that it shows low level of genetic diversity of this Lithocarpus at Taman Nasional Gunung Merapi. And one more thing we would like to show that there is one private bench here at the Sapu Angin region, which is not found in the other region. Okay, and we would like to show you this dendrogram, and to make the result shorter, this is the dendrogram produced based on genetic characteristic we obtained from this samples that we collected. For example, Pelawangan and Gedong Ijo, etc., etc. But then we should mention here that actually the geographic position is not in line. So as you are, maybe most of you not familiar, actually Pelawangan is closer to Turku, and they are separated at a different clade. So this is what we want to say, that the genetic distance and the PCOA value, it doesn't really correlate. So then we could say that we need more data for doing this research, and this is maybe could consider as preliminary result. So then to make the conclusion that based on our study, based on the data obtained, we could say that the genetic diversity among Lithocarpus from different regions at Taman Nasional Gunung Merapi is very low, and we need more data or bigger amount of samples, or maybe with different primer targeting the different gene to assess, to make sure the status of genetic diversity of Lithocarpus sp. Okay, maybe this is all of the thing that we want to share to you all. We would like to have a positive feedback, and yeah, we welcome for any suggestion or question. Thank you, and we would like to show you some of the selected references that we use, which are mostly from Indonesia. So they are written in Bahasa, and they are all available at this Center for Biodynamics of Tropical Plant. Okay, thank you everybody. Good afternoon.